God bless. I want to give an honor to God, who is the head over my life. God is asking for his people to heal, okay? Now, after today, I will not be on here for 5 days. I'm going in for fasting and praying, okay? Yes, I send messages from God, but some people have to do the work themselves. They have to seek God for themselves. They have to call on the name of Jesus for themselves, okay? God is sending messages to his people so that they can be saved, so that their souls can be saved, okay? Sometimes you have to look at the ugliness in your life, and you have to look within and say, okay, you know, God, let me go through all this. You know, I think it's time that I seek him. It's time that I call on Jesus Christ. It's time that I start praying. It's time that I start praising him. It's time that I start seeking his word. Okay? Those are the things that you have to do in order to get closer to him. And that's what God is asking, for you to get a closer relationship with him. So all that hurt and all that pain, you could call on the name of Jesus and he will begin to just heal you. But you have to call on his name. Okay? Now, I've noticed a lot of envy. I notice a lot of jealousy. Let me tell you something really, really quick. When you see me silent, it's because God already spoke to me about something that I'm doing. Me, I do not live for people. Okay? When God tells me to move, then I move. You can call me a punk or whatever you want to call me, but I don't move for people. I move for God. When he says sit still, I'm going to sit still because I know what he has done for me. I know what he has brought me from, okay? Now, yes, I am called. I'm called to help souls get saved, but I cannot do the work for you. You have to do the work for yourselves. All I can do is bring the messages that God has placed in me to bring. Okay? But if you don't do the work yourself, if you don't dig deep into your soul and say, this is what I've been through, and you don't cry out to God or you don't cry out to Jesus, then, you know, how are you going to really fully heal? You can't fully heal. It comes a time in everybody's life when you just say, I've had enough. When you say, I had enough of all of this brokenness, when you say, I had enough of all of this hurt, when you said, I've had enough, I'm going to give my life to Jesus because I think there's something better. You have to do the work. You have to do the work. And when God is healing his people, I stay out of the way because he is doing his job. I'm not here to seek validation, but I am here to do God's job, if he tells me, hey, this is what I need you to send this message. Hey, this is what I need you to do. I need you to observe. This is what I'm going to do. If he says he needs me to play a gospel music because, it would be in the spirit for the people of God, that's what I'm going to do to bring in souls. Sometimes we can't live in the past. Sometimes we heard about, who we lost or what broken relationship we was in the past or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you know that you need the healing. Okay? Sometimes you need to get down on your knees and you need to say, Lord, I'm crying out to you right now for you to heal me and deliver me from this hurt. But if you do not call out to him, then you will keep that hurt inside. Okay? I am here as a messenger. I'm not here to bring messages every day because you have to do the work. If you do not do the work, then what healing are you getting? You're putting flaws. You're putting projections. You're putting your hurt. You're putting your madness because you had to face the reality of your life. Well, God said it was time. It was time. It was time for you to take off the mask. He said it was time for my people to take off their mask. So I let them see who they really are when the cameras are off. See, you got to know that you know what you have been through in order to heal. Because if you don't, if it keeps on lingering and lingering and lingering, then you get depressed and depressor. Once you fully healed, you have that peace of mind. Once you fully call on the name of Jesus, then you have that peace of mind. Yes, I shine on people darkness. You know why? Because I've been in a very dark place in my life. And it took God to get me out of those situations. But some people need to call on the name of Jesus. Some people are hurt. Some people are depressed. Some people don't know whether they coming or going. But if you would just call on the name of Jesus, he would answer your cry. A lot of people ain't gonna like me, but that's not my problem. I love you just the same. But this is the calling to save souls. It doesn't matter who likes it or who doesn't. This is the calling to bring in souls. Either you working for God or you working for the devil. Which one? You have to believe in the type of faith that you have in God. In order for him to work miracles, you have to be a believer. And if you're not a believer, then you will not fully heal. You have to come to God with your whole heart. You have to heal those wounds. You have to come back in alignment with the Lord. And it starts with you. It starts with you. It doesn't start with his messenger. It doesn't start with his prophet. It doesn't start with his evangelist. It starts with you. You're the soul that needs to be saved, so it starts with you. Whether you want to give your life to the Lord, it starts with you. Everybody is accountable for their own sins. Choose today the choice you want to make. Because God is tired of playing. My subject is get your souls lined up. God bless.